Daddy, why are you creating a third channel when you are only very active in one of them, half active on the second one, and especially this one is potentially capital intensive? Well son, let me share with you the why behind this. I'm very well aware that my first two channels were way far from having 100,000 subscribers, heck, let alone 1,000 subscribers, but I'm still very thankful that my gaming channel broke 100 subscribers, and I'm very thankful for the recent new subscribers that finally decided to subscribe to this channel. You know who you are, thank you very much. It's a start, I have to say. Just like the first two channels, when I broke this news to my partner, naturally she asked, why do you want to create this channel? Well, the answer is easy. You see, I definitely play games a lot. Well, not as much as I used to be, so I just decided that I want to share this journey of going through games with other people, and so far, for those people who are loyal viewers, I'm glad they are enjoying it. For the second channel though, it came about mainly because of my frustrations on the industry in Singapore, but slowly after I left the industry, I'm changing it to be a channel where I can share my learnings and experiences. But then, what about this one then? It has a reason too, and mainly it is because I actually spend a lot of time on tech, IT and gadgets in general. So you see, I love tinkering. I work as a software engineer as my day job, but deep inside I love to solve and build stuff, basically, be it software or hardware. Since I was a kid, I would help my dad to fix stuff from cabinets to wardrobes to my family's washing machine at one time, and I loved watching plumber fixing my family's water pump back then at the point in time. So however, there was one thing that my dad forbade me from touching, which is electrical stuff. To him, it is dangerous, and I was a kid, a teenager, but I loved watching electrician fixing my dad's electrical stuff. Fast forward to today, I still love watching YouTubers build crazy weird stuff, and ever since I have my own place now, I am my own handyman. I've been fixing stuff on my own even though they can be a bit junky, and hence this channel was born. I decided to start sharing my thoughts and feels about stuff, be it software or hardware, as you can see from all my videos in this channel, be it short or long ones. But this idea of having this channel wasn't born recently. It dated way back then when I was still renting a place with a friend of mine as a housemate. Just that I didn't take the first step to start it for some reasons. Anyway, I was digging my gallery trying to tidy up the videos that I have shot with my phone, and I found this piece of so-called the hardware side project of mine, or rather the first one I had done in my phone. It wasn't in video form, they were pictures, but this is it. So one fine night, my friend came to me asking if I can fix his phone. The screen was cracked, the power button was broken, basically you cannot press it anymore. Don't ask me how, I don't know. And now the thing about Android phone is that you can use your Windows PC to project the screen, right? So he came in asking if I can at least fix the power button so that he can boot it up and use it using his laptop. When I told him that I needed time to find the screen part online and it may take some time, and I was like, well, that's doable, I can try, but aren't you gonna use this phone anymore? He was like, nah man, I just need to get it up so I can save the stuff inside. And I was like, fair enough, but spoiler alert, he still has it, just because it is cool piece that you can't find it anywhere. That's the reason that he gave me. So the goal changed here. I started figuring out how to salvage his phone, his power button, especially knowing that the phone is actually still working. Oh, and by doing whatever he tries to do, he actually doesn't need to spend any money, right? He doesn't need to buy a new screen, right? So, I mean, we were not a rich college kid back then, so that's reasonable. Come on. So I started diving into my stash, and I found this handmade solder filter thing that I assembled from scratch using a small fan, some wires, a mechanical power button or switch, so I can turn it on and off, and a battery. I used to use this to suck the solder smoke away from me, and I disassembled it. You know this feeling of being able to solve a problem? Dude, I still get stoked from it, even now. And that's what I did. I basically disassembled it. I took 2 wires and the switch out. I removed the broken power button from the phone by desoldering it, and then I soldered the 2 wires on it. As you can see, I was a noob at soldering, and still am actually, that I almost burnt the PCB around it, because I would put the solder tip on the PCB to melt the soldering wire, which eventually I learned that there's just a better way of doing that. But there's another reason why I had a bit of difficulty of soldering the wires onto. For a PCB, you should use a finer soldering wire, but I didn't have it back then. The one I had was a slightly thicker one to solder the wires, and not for the PCB. So you can see that the solder blobs look a bit bigger. So I tried so hard to ensure that the 2 blobs are not touching. Otherwise, if they touch, it won't run because they become one, right? So the power won't run properly. By right, you're supposed to have 2 wires. If they are touching, they are as if they are just one full wire. We don't want that. So after having the wire on, which was the hard part, it is time to have the switch on it. And this is the final result, guys, after tidying up the wires. So basically, I pull out the screen to make space for the wires and switch, and then I glued the wires down using glue gun so that they are not moving around, and it works. This feeling of satisfaction, I tell you, you can only get it from doing such stuff. I still get it now, and I still love it. This is how it looks like from the power button side. Basically, you only see the wires, and this one is me trying to see how thick it is with the switch on it. I still remember how my friend was kind of blown away by it, and when he tested it, the phone actually booted up, and we were both just so stoked by it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to build more stuff like this. Unfortunately, unlike in everywhere else, we can't have heavy duty machinery in our house because we stay in an apartment here in Singapore, so noise pollution is basically a no-no. But I will still see what I can build, guys. This will stop me. And yeah, that's why I want to build this channel pretty much. I want to build and document cool stuff that I do on a daily basis. With that, if you like this channel, do consider liking and subscribing to this channel, as it will help this channel out tremendously. Stay safe, stay curious. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.